Heading to fashion shows is part of the gig, and our very own Julianne is just back from New York Fashion Week, where she checked out the parade of Fall/Winter 2023 runway collections. Lucky you. So now you're going to give us the scoop on what's been going on. First of all, what's it like attending New York Fashion Week? Is it still like herding cattle? Like, yes. Are they like, get in, get out?
It is exactly that.
Yeah.
But that's part of the fun of it. So as the stylist at large for the kit, this is one of the privileges and the special experiences that we get to do. It's going to cover, you know, the shows and see it and touch it, which is really, really special. And I think any person that is in the fashion industry, these are the things when you dive into this industry that you hope you one day get to experience. So it's really, really special. And it's such a fun week. And actually this time around in February, it was 18 degrees in New York. So it was a great place to be.
That's warm. That's beautiful.
It was very, very warm.
And most importantly, you can rock whatever looks you want, because you know it's Fashion Week, so people are going over the top, even in the street. So we're going to talk about that in a bit.
Yes. So a lot of people think that Fashion Week is very glamorous, and while it is, and Instagram makes it feel that way, there's a lot of very, less glamorous moments throughout the week, and often you're attending multiple shows in one day. And as a pregnant woman, that also adds another layer of complexity to it. So there's a lot of changing in cabs or cars or finding rooms where you can make those changes happen. So
you can't just go to every show wearing the same look. Is it because you have to wear the designer whose show it is?
Well, you want to. You kind of want to like represent them, and you want to have fun, and it's your opportunity to have so many different wardrobe changes. So
anyway. But you don't want your bare bum in a New York cab.
No, you don't. No. So
the logistics of that.
Yes.
Okay, so you attended a few shows.
Yes.
We're going to start with Michael Kors.
Yes. So Michael Kors, I think, is one of the most spectacular shows at New York Fashion Week. He really creates an experience. It's almost like Broadway. Like it's incredible. Every touch point of the show is fabulous. So there's tons of paparazzi outside. There's always a star-studded list of celebrities that attend. Last season and this season, he gave everyone a first or second row seat, which feels really special.
Everyone?
Everyone. There were only 1 or 2 rows.
So longest runway ever.
Yeah, it was like this maze around, but it was a really great way to experience the show and see everything up close and personal. And then there was also a live orchestra. So like it's so much more than the clothing, and that's it's almost like you're being invited into the living room of the designer.
That's beautiful.
And getting to see how they want you to experience the clothing. So these are a few of the runway looks here. We saw some great animal print here. He layered different, or the same animal print but different pieces on top of each other, which I loved. There were really structured shoulders and a lot of fringe. So this is a fringe bag that we saw, but we also saw an entire fringe outfit. So for dancing or an event, it was so much fun. Everything was monochromatic. Even the guests that were attending were wearing monochromatic color or neutrals. This accessory you're seeing there, you're also seeing it here as well. This was a really statement necklace that was seen on almost every model throughout the show. Then of course texture mixing was a huge thing that we saw, and these low belts that they're not meant to cinch in the waist. They're meant to just be like, an accessory that has no purpose almost. So
lovely. Okay, let's go to Veronica Beard. A real sort of fan favorite.
Yes.
The size inclusivity.
What I love about this brand, number one, it's 2 Veronicas who married brothers. So there are 2 Veronica Beards that came together and created the brand. And what they really believe in is that your dream wardrobe should work for every day. So this is a collection that's made for real women who hold many different I think roles in their life and have to go from work to weekend, day to night. You know that. These clothes do that for you. So what we saw are a lot of blazers. This is an iconic piece that she always makes.
Should I wear that to the hockey arena?
Yes.
Or because it's like day to night. It's all the things in our life.
Yes, and I mean these are obviously these are runway versions of what they're showing, but they belt it a lot. We've also seen a lot of the collegiate inspired pieces. So this V here, the different layering. You've got a shirt, a turtleneck, a piece of jewelry layered on top of the turtleneck. So a lot of really interesting styling things that we saw, but all really elevated looks that we can wear for every day.
Very nice. Moving right along, Tory Burch. What did you think of the Tory Burch show? Were you impressed?
Yes. So Tory Burch, she always brings her own lifestyle into it, and what she believes in is that there's beauty in the imperfections, and so she really showcased that throughout her entire collection. So everything had this like undone feeling. You can see even these buttons have strings hanging off of them.
That would drive my mother crazy.
Yes, and
she's like, how much? There's strings on the button.
I know, and you know what? I think this is really something that was showcased on the runway more so than what you would see in real life. But even these bags, they were all open, and the hardware, it was hanging off of it. So. I think it's just like
it's a nice nod. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I think what she was saying was, you know, being unapologetically yourself and embracing your own imperfections is the beauty in fashion and who you are. So, yeah.
It's kind of the beauty of Cityline. That's what we're all about here. So, yes, we are fans.